see at Oz Puts It Down TV, and I got another dish for you. Today we're gonna do some mustard fried chicken, some southern style green beans, and I got a simple mac and cheese recipe. First, I'm gonna get you started with the ingredients for our mustard fried chicken. So, I got some drumettes because I like them. They're small, you know, they don't take that long to cook, and they get real nice and juicy. We got our seasoning salt, which is actually going to go on our chicken right after it comes out the grease. We got some black pepper, some Tony Chacra, some garlic powder, and we can't forget the yellow mustard because this is mustard fried chicken. Coming off today because we got to get our mixture nice and mixed down. I would have got some gloves, but last minute prep, so I don't have my gloves with me. But if you come over here, we're gonna get it started. So we're gonna hit our chicken with some black pepper, decent amount of black pepper. I like black pepper, that's my thing. We got our Tony Chacra. We're gonna hit it with that. Boom, 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 boom. Got us some Tony Chacra. And then we're going to hit it with some garlic powder. Nice garlic powder. You know what I mean? Last but not least, we got our yellow mustard going in there. Gotta get a good amount of that yellow mustard. Now we're just going to get in here and we're going to mix it all up. Nice and mixed down. We're going to place the top on it and we're going to pop it into our refrigerator for about an hour. You can do it for 24 hours just to get a nice marinade, but for today, an hour is more than enough time. Alright, so our chicken has been marinating for about 40 minutes. So while we wait for the last 20 minutes, we're going to go ahead and get started on our southern style green beans. And we got a lot of nice ingredients, so come over here and check this out. We got some fresh green beans. We're going to snap those in half. We got some red onions, packing a lot of flavor. Red potatoes, we have our bacon, we have sugar, black pepper and salt mixed together. We got Tony Chacra, and we got minced garlic. Now y'all know I don't measure and do measurements here, but for you guys at home, when we're dealing with a quantity on this level, you want to go with maybe 2 tablespoons sugar, and then salt, pepper, both 2 tablespoons. We're going to get it started by dropping our bacon. Get all the bacon out of here. So our bacon is at a nice and crispy state. We can come check that out. I'm going to get ready to get it out. Yeah, we like it this crispy. This is a nice texture. I'm going to just get it right here. Go ahead and get all that out. real quick. Yeah, I like my bacon to get crispy, but not too crispy. And then we like the amount of grease that we have going on right now, because we're going to need that grease from when we add our potatoes to this, as well as our red onions. Not necessarily in that order, but you get the gist. Huh? I'm fighting to get all these little pieces. Oh my God. All right, so we got our bacon out. We're going to go ahead and take our red onions. We're going to drop those right in that bacon grease. You hear that? I love that sound. So we're getting those right in there. You come check that out. So yeah, we're going to let that come together. Like I say, these red onions have a wonderful, wonderful flavor and a wonderful smell when they're cooking. Alright, so our onions have been doing their thing for a little bit. We're going to take it to the next level. We're going to take some of our minced garlic. We're going to add some of that in there too. Drop a good amount up in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Good amount. Y'all know when it comes to the measuring, we don't mess around with all that unless we have to. So in the future, when it comes to some videos about bacon, you know, I'll be forced to let y'all know what the sizes are. So, oh yeah, that smells good. So like I said, we got the garlic and we got the onion all coming together right now. So what we're gonna do next is add our red potatoes. Drop those right in there. Got it going on. We're just gonna kind of get some color on our potatoes. Mix them up nice. Mix them up very nice with these onions and the garlic. And I'm gonna bring my heat probably down to a little bit over medium. It's been a little under high, but we're a little over medium now. We're just gonna mix that up. Oh, that looks nice. Real nice. It smells nice too. Wish I could smell this right now. We're gonna add our salt and black pepper mix. Get that going. And it may look like a lot of seasoning, but you guys can't forget we still gotta come with those green beans that we snapped earlier. So we're just gonna mix that right on up. So our potatoes have been rocking and rolling with the garlic and the red onions. Now we're gonna get ready to add some of our Tony Satchel. And then we're going to get our green beans dropped off. So I'm just going to add a good amount of Tony Satchel because I love me some Creole seasoning. Be very liberal with that. Boom, drop that in there. Just stir that up real quick. Get it nice and stirred. And then what I'm going to do, just drop my green beans right on top. Hit my green beans with a little bit of sugar. And then we're going to add some chicken broth. Now y'all know when it comes to measuring, we don't do all that. But for those of you at home, I say about 2 cups chicken broth and 1 cup chicken stock. But I added my stock to my broth, so it's all together. And we're just gonna mix that up, and we're gonna bring that heat back up because we want to get this to boiling. We want to get this to come up to a boil. You see, as soon as I drop that chicken broth in there, that my heat and my sound went down some. And you're gonna make sure your liquids cover the green beans and the potato a little bit, but not too much. You don't want to go overboard with it. So we're going to add that. And then we can't forget about our bacon. Drop our bacon off in there. Give it another little stir. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this come back up to a boil. And once it starts boiling, we're going to get it down to a simmer and leave it covered up on simmer for about an hour. Simmering for about about 40 minutes. Like I said, we want those on for about an hour. So in the meantime, we got our water coming up to a boil for our macaroni, and we're gonna get our chicken floured, and we're gonna get it into the pot. But let me take a sip of my drink. So your boy done sipped his drink. Now we're gonna get these chicken floured. Comes to flouring, I had some flour in the bag, added a little bit of paprika and a little bit of salt, and then we're gonna go old school and just shake them down. Get this chicken in the hot oil. Of course, you want to test your oil, make sure it's hot enough. Boom, that's ready. We're gonna make it happen. Don't be afraid of your hot grease. You know, you drop the chicken down in there. Sometimes I use tongs, but my hand is fine. Got it going, man. We got our chicken on fry. We added our pasta to our water for our mac and cheese, and we got the ingredients for this simple mac and cheese. Maybe in another video I'll show y'all another process of making mac and cheese with the milk, the shredded cheddar and all that. But like I say, I was making simple mac and cheese because I've never been a mac and cheese fan. But I'm gonna show you some of our ingredients. We got some Velveeta Easy Milk. We just diced it up. We're gonna add a little bit black pepper to it and paprika. This salt I'm gonna strictly add to my pasta right now while it's cooking. But you can come check out our chicken as well as our Southern style green beanies. So let's get back to our macaroni. So I've drained the macaroni. Now I'm gonna add some milk, and we're gonna let that come up to a boil with the milk. Now, while the macaroni and the milk is coming up to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and add our Velveeta. I'm gonna just drop that in there like that on the top. So as my milk comes to a boil, my cheese will start getting hot, and we're just gonna mix it down. We're gonna stir our mac, mix it up with this Velveeta cheese. We're gonna stir that up. We're gonna mix it all down. To our mac and cheese, we're gonna go ahead and add some black pepper. As well as some paprika. We're going to stir that on up. It's nice and golden brown, and I've just been scooping it out, getting it into our pan real quick. Nice and golden brown, smells good. And we're gonna sit it right here. And like I said, we were saving our seasoning for when our chicken was fresh out, because that hot grease and the seasoning is wonderful. Try to give it a little shake as best as I can. And there goes our golden fry. mustard chicken. Chicken is done. We hit it with the seasoning salt when it was fresh out of the oil. Our mac and cheese is done. We got it mixed down with that black pepper and that paprika and that Velveeta. I just checked on the potatoes and our southern style green beans. And our potatoes are ready, so we're gonna get ready to plate this up. So we finished our mustard fried chicken, our mac and cheese, and our southern style green beans, and we got it plated up. So go ahead and get a close up.